On Tuesday, Speaker of the House Nancy Pelosi and Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer celebrated President Biden signing the CHIPS and Science Act of 2022 into law. The legislation, which passed last month in the House and Senate with bipartisan support, aims to strengthen the U.S.'s ability to compete with China. The bill will promote semiconductor chip manufacturing and research, as the current shortage has caused massive supply chain issues. Pelosi praised Biden for his, quote, visionary, inspiring leadership and putting America in a better position to compete and win.
Let me see where it is. Okay, the president's speech is here. I think I have the president's speech here. Well,
what do you do with yours?
I don't know what they did with it, but I can do without it. Thank you.
That's helpful.
Mr. President. Today, Mr. President, with the stroke of your pen, America declares our economic independence, we strengthen our national security, and we enhance our family's financial future. Mr. President, thank you for your visionary, inspiring leadership that brings us together today to ensure that America is better equipped than ever before to compete for and win the 21st century. I thank Secretary Raimondo for your brilliant persistence in advancing this legislation. Thank you, Secretary Raimondo. That the CHIPS and Science Act passed with bipartisan support is a tribute to Leader Schumer. Thank you, Leader Schumer, his colleagues in the Senate, as he indicated, and our colleagues in the House of Representatives, whom I wish to thank. But let's thank the Senate once again. Thank you, Chuck Schumer. And thank you for getting us off to a wonderful start this week again with the inflation legislation. Let us thank our many committee chairs and the committee members. I want to acknowledge Eddie Bernice Johnson, Frank Pallone, Richie Neal, Greg Meeks, Bobby Scott, other chairs and subcommittee chairs, and all of our members. And I join the leader, and he knows how actually inspired our staff was in their work, in their stamina, in their brilliance. And I wish to join in thanking our staff on the House side as well. Thank you to the staff. Thanks to everyone's leadership, we secured the tools the administration needs to identify, develop, and recruit our nation's best minds, building an inclusive STEM workforce and fostering innovation in every corner of America. Mr. President, this honors your commitment to inclusion and diversity and fairness. It delivers game-changing investments to drive decades of discovery, especially at the National Science Foundation. Indeed, the new Directorate of Technology, Innovation, and Partnerships will harness new knowledge and innovation to help solve our biggest challenges, including the climate crisis and inequality in our economy. We all fought for strong guardrails for the CHIPS funding to keep the benefits on our shores and prevent profiteering. This is a bill about make it in America. Make it in America, as Steny Hoyer would say. Let us thank the countless advocates like Joshua Aviv, who is here, who prove that outside mobilization can spark change. We thank the many accomplished scientists and students from around the country who work closely with Chair Eddie Bernice Johnson, and we thank the partners in the private sector who are essential to our economic success, many of whom are here today. Indeed, because of the remarkable accomplishments of everyone here, the CHIPS and Science Act is an historic achievement, lowering kitchen table cost and creating good-paying jobs for America's families. That's our first responsibility domestically. Returning American semiconductor production to world leadership status, and unleashing America's science and technology to maintain our leadership for the future. For generations, America has been the beacon of excellence to the world in science, innovation, and engineering. Our research has generated groundbreaking discoveries. Our industry has powered unprecedented prosperity. Our technology has altered the course of history. And our workforce has been the envy of the world. And we thank our friends in labor who are here today for being the envy of the world. This legislation is in keeping with this all-American tradition, ensuring that our nation can outcompete any nation in the world. Under President Biden, our beacon of excellence will glow for generations to come. Thank you, Mr. President. And thank you all. God bless America. He truly has done so with the leadership that has made all this great legislation possible under the leadership of President Biden. I said, thank you all. I'm very, very proud. This is an exciting day. We talked about it all over the country, all over the world. People are just in awe of the accomplishment that this is, because it's about science, 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 and science. Jobs, 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 jobs. Healthcare, and all that science leads to. Science is an answer to our prayers. Chips and science are doubly an answer to our prayers. And with that, I have the very big honor of introducing the Secretary of Commerce. As I said, her persistent brilliance was so instrumental in bringing people together, in making essential priorities, in understanding what we had to do in such a special way. And of course, I take great pride in her being an Italian-American Secretary of Commerce. Secretary Raimondo.